Hello, my dear students. Welcome to ninth class English. Today, let us learn Unit 8 Travel and Tourism. From that unit, see reading Kathmandu. Before going to the lesson, let's know about the author of the lesson, Vikram Seth. Vikram Seth is an Indian poet, novelist, travel writer, librettist, children's writer, biographer, and memorist. He won the W. H. Smith Literary Award and the Commonwealth Writers' Prize for his novel A Suitable Boy. His travelogue from Heaven Lake travels through Sinking and Tibet won the Thomas Cook Travel Book Award. It was his first popular success. It offers an insight to Seth as a person who is candid about the reality and effect of living abroad. Let's know some meanings of the difficult words. Glossary. Febrile, having or showing a great deal of nervous excitement. Mercenary, interested only in the amount of money that you can get from a situation. Antique, a decorative object or piece of furniture that is valuable because of its age. In this image, you can see an antique decorative piece. Blare out, sound loudly and harshly. Low, of a cow, moo. Marzipan, a sweet yellowish paste of ground almonds, sugar, and egg whites used to coat large cakes or to make sweets. In this image, you can see a sweet of yellowish paste on the cake. Brazier, a portable heater consisting of a pan or stand holding lighted coals. In this image, you can see a brazier. Nauseating, making you feel as if you are going to vomit. Propel, drive or push forwards. Per se, by or of itself. Offhanded, casual, not showing much interest in something. Enterprise, a business or company. Breathy, of a voice having an audible sound of breathing. Compass, range or scope. I hope you have understood the meanings. Now let's move to our lesson Kathmandu. Now I will read out the lesson, the first two paragraphs. Learn how to read it properly. Kathmandu. I get a cheap room in the center of town and sleep for hours. The next morning, with Mr. Shah's son and nephew, I visit the two temples in Kathmandu that are most sacred to the Hindus and the Buddhists. At Pashupatinath, outside which a sign proclaims entrance for the Hindus only, there is an atmosphere of febrile confusion. Priests, hawkers, devotees, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons, and dogs roam through the grounds. We offer a few flowers. There are so many worshippers that some people trying to get the priest's attention are elbowed aside by others pushing their way to the front. A princess of the Nepalese royal house appears. Everyone bows and makes way. By the main gate, a party of saffron clad Westerners struggle for permission to enter. The policeman is not convinced that they are the Hindus. Only the Hindus are allowed to enter the temple. A fight breaks out between two monkeys. One chases the other, who jumps onto a Shivalinga, then runs screaming around the temples and down to the river, the holy Bhagmati that flows below. A corpse is being cremated on its banks. Washerwomen are at their work and children bathe. From a balcony of a basket of flowers and leaves, old offerings now wilted, is dropped into the river. A small shrine half protrudes from the stone platform on the river bank. When it emerges fully, the goddess inside will escape and the evil period of the Kali Yuga will end on the earth. I hope you have learnt how to read it properly. Now let us travel to Nepal to find out the tourist places in Kathmandu, which is the capital of Nepal. Our author Vikram Seth once visited Kathmandu. There he visited two famous Hindu temples, Pashupatinath and Buddha Stupa. They are the most sacred temples for the Hindus and the Buddhists. Pashupatinath temple is a crowded temple. Only the Hindus are permitted to enter the temple. Priests, hawkers, devotees, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons, and dogs roam through the grounds. There is elbowing and jostling to get the attention of the priests in the temple. They show a lot of respect for the royal family of Nepal. The holy river Bhagmati that flows below. A corpse is being cremated on its banks. A small shrine half protrudes from the stone platform on the river bank. When it emerges fully, the goddess inside will escape, and the evil period of the Kali Yuga will end on earth. Vikram Seth visits the Bauddhanath Stupa, the Buddhist shrine of Kathmandu. There is a sense of stillness. There are small shops on the outer edge of the road around the white dome of the stupa. It is a place of quietness. Kathmandu is a religious as well as a business center. There are narrow and busy streets with shrines and fruit sellers, hawkers of postcards, shops selling western cosmetics, film rolls and chocolates, copper utensils and Nepalese antiques. A number of variety things are available. Vikram Seth particularly likes the flute and the flute music. Let's hear a wonderful flute music. He was totally immersed in flute music. He says that every culture has flute music. Each flute has its specific fingering and compass. It views its own associations. There is a commonality of all mankind. Flute music is closest to the human voice because its motive force is living breath. Though he wanted to travel by bus and train to visit many places like Patna, Banaras, Agra, and Delhi, he decided to go by flight because he was tired. That was all about a famous tourist place, Kathmandu. Now answer the following questions. What is the belief at Pashupatinath temple about the end of Kali Yuga? Compare and contrast the atmosphere in and around Bauddhanath shrine with Pashupatinath temple. Third one, do you want to visit the places like Kathmandu? Why? Thanks for watching.